What I'm trying to do is develop a plan for our learning and development.
I'm Diane and I'm teaching this year at Lefevre High, which is in the Port Adelaide area of South Australia.
Di, your work in text production is brilliant, but you would like far more work in text analysis and text response.
I have tended to work sort of in the earlier years of middle school, and we don't go into a text analysis at quite the same level as what now I'm being expected to at Year 10 level. So I'd like some modelling, some professional development there.
Personally, I'm finding that my own mentoring with my own writing makes a huge difference to how I engage my students in encouraging them to write, and I really want them to be able to begin their writing from a place of personal experience, because then they know what to write about.
Today, Di, we're meeting to talk about your professional learning, and you know, we had a conversation just recently, and I could see that what you're already doing, you're already participating in professional learning, which will really help our language learning area priority of the application.
Yes.
So in that particular unit, we're asking students to demonstrate their learning in text production, and this is what you've been doing.
Started a couple of projects of producing 2 texts of my own. So the first thing I did was hook into an online writer who had a couple of Skype sessions, several Skype sessions with me, mentoring me and showing me how to go more deeply.
It's fantastic.
But what I'd really like to do is explore further going to the South Australian Writers' Centre. They have a very interactive process, mentoring and guest speakers and workshops that will help me to develop my skills in the production of this particular text.
I think that's brilliant, and that really meets the expectations of this standard of proficiency, because it's going to support our school priorities. I think that you're modelling, you're actually modelling in your own life the skills that you can then transfer to the students' learning to improve their outcomes. So this is fantastic.
So my learning
work.
process will also become the process of the students.
And the school. Yeah.
Everything was just so different to Australia, and I wanted to come home, and I just felt so isolated from
You
my
wanted to
friends.
come home?
Yeah.
So that's a different story to what most people would say about a trip to Bali. While it's a good process for me to undergo, my personal experience and my mentoring, my learning is giving me very clear and specific direction that I can then pass on to the students.
The last day I left, I was happy that I was leaving.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Just jot down that thought straight away. I was happy that I was leaving, because I want you to convey that as part of your story. But it will also prepare them well for being able to satisfy SACE criteria.
But I felt happy and excited before I left and going to places.